Warning, I, Dan Langs, am going to completely blow your mind during this Minecraft video. So if you enjoy console Minecraft, hit that like button, and subscribe for more block placing awesomeness. Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan Lags, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this modern house. This was also highly requested, like the last modern house, and this one's going to be a lot more complicated than the last one. So stay tuned guys, and we're going to get ready to build right about now. So I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Okay guys, we are ready to start this tutorial. I'm going to be a little bit rusty on this one, guys. I just want to let you know right off the start. I haven't done too many videos in the last couple weeks since I've been traveling and I've been on vacation and stuff like that. So basically, for this modern house, we're basically just going to build it across the street from this adobe house. This is kind of an area of Danville that's not really developed yet, so we're going to start developing it a little bit with this house. And obviously, we already got this western house right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started. I'm going to pick some materials. I'm going to use some ice, some snow, some clay, and some gray wool for the first episode. I'm going to try to make this 3 or 4 episodes, guys. This house is much more detailed and complicated than the last Modern House tutorial I did, so we're going to get started, I guess, and see how it goes. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start placing some snow. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start, actually I'll start like right here. And I'm going to place a row of 15. So I'm just going to go down 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. So 15, just like that. Perfect. Next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take this out, 22. So this will be the first block. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right, perfect. So now we have like this L-shaped thing, kind of, if you're looking at it. Not really, but whatever. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and just connect the dots, fill in the square, rectangle, whatever you want to call it, just so it's closed off. And this is gonna be the kitchen area slash living room area. This is the part of the house that is made out of snow. So we're gonna start off with that design right there. That looks good. Next thing we're actually gonna do is go ahead and take out some ice. And I'm going to make the window in the first area right now, so I'm also going to need some spruce wood. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and break 8 blocks down from here, so I'm going to go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just like that. Just going to break the blocks underneath and make them some spruce wood. And then I'm just going to go ahead and place ice on top. And then over here, we're going to break it 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should now be 5 ice blocks across on this side. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is just stack it up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just basically do that all the way around, and I will get back to the rest of that later. So next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to use this clay. And we're going to go ahead and find the center over here. And what we're going to do is take this out from the center. And it's going to be probably right about here. And let's see, let's get this spot. So it's 3 on this side, 3 on this side, so like right here. And this is going to be the clay hallway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count off 13 blocks from here. So this is going to be the first one. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Just like that. And you can just go ahead and connect this as well. And now there we go. We have our first hallway of the clay area. And next thing we're going to do is go ahead and, actually we don't need to bring this all the way across. I forgot about that. That is not necessary. We don't need to bring that all the way. Alright, and next thing we're going to do is count off 25 blocks from this one. So this will be the first one. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Alright, good. So guys, real quick reminder, if I'm going too fast, you can always just pause the video. And also, I'm going to be filling in the walls and stuff off camera because it's pointless to waste your time watching me fill them in when you know exactly what to do. So I'll be just skipping those parts of the tutorial, and it'll be really easy to pick up on, trust me. All right, so next thing we're going to do, guys, is get started on the gray wool area. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and place a gray wool block right here on the edge of this clay. And then I'm going to come out 2, so it's protruding 2, so now it's 3 blocks. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this across 14. So this is the first block. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing. This is going to be a perfect square. So it'll be 14 by 14. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, just like that. And we're just going to go ahead and connect it so it's so the square is all closed off. Just like that. So now we have a 14 by 14 square of gray wool connecting to this clay. And that what you want to do is actually connect it so it's protruding 2 out here as well. So as you can see, we have to go from 2 here and then just bring this clay down and connect it to the other line of clay, which is already perfect. So there we go. So basically the clay, the gray wool comes out 2 blocks from the clay. It's 2 blocks wider. So that's basically the idea there. Pretty simple. And then what we're going to do now is come from this clay over here and see how it goes to here. We're going to do the same thing. So we're going to bring it out right here. So now you should have a 1, 2, 3 corner right here, and this is like the courtyard area. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually bring this out 18 blocks. And well, actually not here. We're going to bring it out 18 blocks over here. So that's 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So if you guys were unclear, again, you just, this gray room, I guess is what it's going to be. Just make sure it's protruding 2 blocks out from the clay tunnels, I guess you could call it for now. Next thing we're going to do is just go ahead and connect this all the way down, and if we did this right, it should be 25 blocks down. So this is the first one, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Perfect. So we got that good. And then what we're going to do is actually go ahead and bring this down and connect it. So basically, the width of the tunnels is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So basically, you just want to do the same thing over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just go ahead and connect it. And just like that, we have our courtyard, and we have kind of the basic floor plan kind of laid out already. So that's pretty good. And next thing we're going to do now is go ahead and add a doorway. So what I'm going to do is, coming off 1 block from this clay in the front, I'm just going to go ahead and break 8 blocks down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. I'm going to take this up 3 here as well. 1, 2, 3. So you should have a 4 block tall pillar on each side, 8 blocks apart. Just go ahead and connect this across. And this is going to be our front archway. And just a quick reminder, guys, this whole water thing in the front, I don't think I'm going to do this for the tutorial just because it's really complicated. And, you know, I'm just going to do like a regular front yard because the water part is cool, but it's just way too complicated. So we're not going to do that for the tutorial. I'm just going to try to keep it as simple as possible for you guys so you guys can build it. And basically, now we're going to start working on the front over here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to fill some of this ice in right now. So it should be 5 blocks tall in ice. Yes, it is. I'm just going to fill it over here as well. And again, guys, I'm going to do all of the, I'm going to fill up all the walls off camera, but I will tell you how many blocks to go up, so don't worry about that. And I'm going to go ahead and sleep real quick. Okay, don't want to place ice. There we go. So when we get out of the bed, I'm going to go ahead and continue working on the front, and then I will start adding a little bit of detail on the sides. Okay, guys, so the front can get a little bit tricky. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to go ahead and count off some blocks up here. And basically, what you want to do is you want to take your clay, and you want to bring it out 2 here and here. So basically, there should be 2 blocks here, should be 2 blocks here, and should be 1 block here. And what you want to do is just bring this clay up a little bit. As of right now, it does not matter how much we bring it up. And again, I'm going to have to go back and quickly check the height of the building because I didn't remember what that was, so I'm going to have to go check that probably in between episodes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill this in between these 2 pillars of clay. Again, these come out 2 from this wall of the original wall of snow that we added. And then you want to just go ahead and place a wooden like pillar, I guess, of spruce wood planks in the middle of those. So that's good. Next thing we're going to do is take out some clay, and we're just going to go ahead and line it up to the top of the ice, and then just bring it across. So just basically just line the whole ice thing, bring it all the way down, and connect it to here for now. We're not going to add all of that right now. And then what you're going to do is actually go ahead and bring this out 1 more on this corner. So it's like that. And then we're just going to elevate that even one more, and then bring it across. Just kind of loop it all the way around, just like that. So now we have like this design here. Like it should be pretty. If you've seen the house tour of the original design, then this will start look a little bit. You'll be able to start recognizing this. So if I can get my words out of my mouth, okay. Just gonna bring up that snow pillar there for now. And next thing I'm gonna go ahead and work on is just bringing up some of these walls, like just some of the corners. So real quick, guys, I'm gonna go check the height of the building. So I will be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. Sorry, I probably should have counted the dimensions a little bit better before I actually started the build. So basically, I guess the height of the building on this part is actually 11 blocks. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna add 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3, 4, 5. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just fill all this in right now, real quick. Fill it all in with snow, so it's 11 blocks, like this. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and take this up as well, put it over top of the ice. Just bring it up 11 blocks everywhere. I'll add a couple more of the dimensions on this episode, and then we will go ahead and, let me, 1 second. Get rid of the autosave interval. We don't want the autosaves in the middle of the Let's Build, or in the middle of the tutorial. Okay, so now that that wall is 11 blocks tall, how I want it, I'm going to go ahead and I can now actually bring these pillars up the way I want them. So just bring these pillars up to the 11 block tall height. And then we're actually going to go 2 blocks tall above that. So 1, 2, 1, and 2, just like that. And then you go ahead and just put a little roof on that. Place the last spruce wood block, and there you go. So now we have a 2 blocks taller. So that's actually 13 block pillar right there. So that's perfect. Next thing we're gonna do is actually go ahead and add a little lining of spruce wood that wraps around this way, like so, just like that. And then what we're gonna do is actually add a little details here. Just a little lining of snow on top of that. Just a little detail. Looks nice. There we go. And we can actually fill this in right here with the clay. So it's not looking weird or in any way. Take the top of this ice again and just fill it in with snow. Just fill it all in to the 11 block tall height. And then what you can actually do is right on this wall, just bring this up as well. And then you can actually cut this in a little bit. So there's a little like notch there. Little nook in this corner, I guess. Alright, so now that we have that, next thing we're going to do, this, as you can see, this is kind of taking shape a little bit. Next thing we're going to do is actually add another pillar over here. So what I'm going to do is I just add a little bit more snow. Just bring this up a little bit on this side so we can add this pillar. And then I'll start working on the other side of the front, and then I'll add some little, I'll add like the whole dimensions and exoskeleton pretty much. And then we'll be ready to add the details. I'll come back at you guys next episode. The walls will be built. I'll show you guys what I did for that, and it's all it is just gonna be filling in blocks. It's not gonna be anything that you will need to see on camera. Trust me, guys. Don't get mad at me for that, please. It's all it is. All it's gonna do is just save time for the video, so the video isn't like 40 minutes long. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, so you see how there's 2 blocks right here coming away from this pillar. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side and add exactly the same kind of pillar. So I'm just gonna bring this clay down here and here, and then make it so it comes out 2 from the wall. And then I'm going to go ahead and take my spruce wood planks and just bring them out in the middle, only 1 block. And then I'm going to actually connect these, so pretty self-explanatory well, yeah, pretty much. Just kind of connect it. Obviously add the roof on it. Look. And then place the last spruce wood block, and there we go. So now we have these, and as you can see, there should be a 2 by 2 square here that goes all the way down. Just like that. So we can add a little bit of glowstone here. It's totally optional, but you can place a glowstone block right here and here just to add a little bit of ambiance. Okay, next thing we're going to do is add some buttons, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place them right here and right here, just a little detail. It's nothing special, but you know, I mean, it's nice to have little details like that. So next thing we're going to do, guys, to actually bring out this clay. So what I'm going to do is I'm bringing this up 2, and then I'm going to just take it across. And if you've seen the actual house tour, and I'll put a link in the description, of course, of the original house tour, you'll start to understand what this looks like. And what I'm going to do is just go and place some snow on this as well, just like that. And now now that I've done that, I'm gonna start adding kind of the walls and like the dimensions a little bit. So this is actually gonna be 7 blocks tall in total. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. So I'm gonna add 2 more, and then just bring it on across. Connect it to the top here. Just a little bit further, just like that. Perfect. So next thing we're gonna do is actually add a little pillar of snow here, and I'm just gonna bring it along the top here. 1 block away from this like opening, I guess. And then I'm just going to go ahead and bring this all the way to the wall. So there should be a block of snow right there as an opening. I'm just going to take this up 2. Just like that. So just a little bit of a design right there. It's trust me, it'll look better when it's done. Right now it looks a little bit silly, but trust me, it'll look better when it's done. Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually bring up along these walls here. And basically all I'm going to ask you guys to do off camera is just simply fill this in. So just like, you know, fill it in. Like just go like this and just fill all this in, what I'm doing right now. So I'm just going to add a little skeleton right now, and you guys can just fill in the rest of the parts. So again, just bring it up 6 blocks everywhere. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just doing it from the corners, so I can just bring it across and then just take it right back down. Bring it all the way down this way. And just take it up right here. Just like that. And then for these, for the gray, we're going to do that a little bit because it's going to be a little bit taller. So we're just going to continue with the clay over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just go ahead and just bring this across. Take it back up. And as you can see, there's no openings right now. We'll do that on the interior once we start that in a couple episodes. So take this up a little bit. And obviously, what I can do is connect this across. You're also going to be filling in the ceilings off camera, and then we'll add the details on camera. So once you guys have it all filled in. Alright, so that's basically what you want to do. It's basically just, I'm just adding like the skeleton right now. Really simple. All I have to do is just kind of, it just gives you guys a frame of what it's gonna look like. So just, again, just bring it up 6 everywhere, so it's 7 blocks in total. And just kind of take it across and connect it. It's really simple. Right here. Alright, so as we can see, this is starting to take shape. The clay area is. I'm going to go ahead and sleep. We're going to be wrapping up this episode in just a second, guys. I'm going to try to keep these episodes about 20 minutes. They might be a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. We don't know yet. And I'm going to shoot for 4 or 5 episodes to finish the house. I'll do a little bit of the interior design, but I won't do all of it. So what we're going to do is actually just go ahead and bring this across right here. And again, we're doing the same thing I just did with the clay, just kind of making like the exo layer to fill in, really. And you can just fill it in with the block that you need, the appropriate block, I guess. Really simple. Just like this. And this should connect perfectly to this wall. There we go. Alright, guys, so as you can see, this is starting to take shape. The skeleton of the house is pretty much done. We just need to, obviously, you guys are just going to fill this in. So all I ask you guys to do off camera is just fill this in like this. And I'll come back at you guys next episode with the filled in version. In fact, I might even throw it in at the end of this episode right now. So I'll be right back, guys. I'll fill in all the walls and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, guys, I am back, and I finished filling in the walls. This is what I want you guys to do. Basically, just fill in all the spaces that I laid out for you in the tutorial, and it should be really easy just to fill it all in. So that's basically it for that. And before we finish this episode, guys, I'm going to go ahead and just do this gray area. So basically, what I want you to do is just bring this up 9 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should be 3 blocks above this one. So 1, 2, 3, perfect. And should be 10 blocks tall in total. So what we're doing is just going to fill in the skeleton. And basically the exact same thing for the other walls. I'm just going to have you guys just fill in the rest. And that should be pretty good to go. Just fill in the rest. And we'll come back at you guys, I'll come back at you guys with episode 2. And on episode 2, I'm going to start adding the details and what makes it look really good. on the outside, and maybe I'll get into a little bit of interior on episode 2. I'm going to work on this courtyard area and do all of that. So, guys, it has been Dan Lags, and actually, real quick, I'll cut out to the point where I filled in all this gray, just so you can see what it looks like, and then I'll end the episode. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so I actually filled in the gray area of the house, and we're pretty much done with that. So, guys, with that, I want to thank you for watching this episode. This is the first episode of the Modern House tutorial, and I'll come back to you guys with the second episode in a few days. And make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's see how many likes we can get on this one. Hopefully we can get a ton. Like the last Modern House tutorial that I did really well, and hopefully this one will do the same. So guys, it has been your friendly neighborhood Dan Lags, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. And make sure you subscribe if this is your first time ever seeing this my channel or a video on my channel. It'd be awesome if you guys could subscribe if you haven't. And that's pretty much it, guys. So it has been Dan Lags, and I will talk to you guys on the next episode in a couple days. Peace out.